Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Eastman coming to you live from the booth, flying solo tonight here in Pads Arena, home. Oregon Swashbucklers playing host to cross-conference matchup against the visiting Albany Alphas. We're going to cut down to the courts. I think the players are ready to get going in this matchup.
Here we go.
It will be the visiting Alphas taking the tip off there. Both teams looking to turn their fortunes around. They're finding themselves on the outside looking in this playoff hunt. With a little over a month and a half left to go, or a little less than a month and a half to go in this playoff chase. First three is good from the Alphas. Capybara hitting it. Drive to the paint. Blocked. Rejected. I believe that was Portman. Sorry, Davenport, not Portman. Combining names here. Late night traveling to the West Coast for this matchup. Normally I'd past my bedtime. But Davenport blocked down low. Second chance. Blocked a second time. Battle for the rebound. Will go out of bound off of the Alphas. Will be a missed opportunity there. Davenport able to collect her own blocked shot, but forced it, and defense was immediately there for a second as JoJo from beyond the arc. And Spider tying us up here with a three of her own. Recent acquisition for this Albany Alpha team. Traded from Lorraine. Zervos rejected. Huge block there. Defense coming out strong for the Swashbucklers at home already. Edward passing back out to the rookie Hayes. Wolf finding a way into the basket. Ain't no good on the shot though. Off the rim. Raff gonna bring it up the court for the Alphas. Big trade for the Alphas to acquire Kendricks, but only 1 year left after this season. A little too late, I think. A playoff push, perhaps, is why they acquired them. Oh, rejected by the second year, Theodore. The Wolf, sending it. Offense has struggled here tonight with the defense. Being so tight from the Swashbucklers. Shot clock. Able to still get the shot up with the tight defense. Gackle. Not able to get a paw in the face of the shooter. Davenport for three is good. Albany missing down low, but hitting their threes. Keep stretching. Shooting with the three ball, Albany. It seems to be where you're getting success. The defense can't hurt you out there. Back to the basket. No, too much. Davenport here able to be enough of a pain on defense at 5'10". Quick play up the court, dishing it to Zervos. Driving to the paint. Golden Jackal laying it up and in, but quick pass up to Osgood. Foul from behind from Zervos. Had managed to track down the Moose from behind, but called for the contact there. Then another player who's traded in the recent flurry of transactions coming from, I believe it was Biloxi, is no good on that first shot. Play up the court to Nah. Nah is good with the quick lay-in. Yes, the Venom. Osgood's previous dream is JoJo for three. Can't convert that time from beyond the arc off the screen. Honestly, quite a few former ELB players off the screen. Gives it back to Kendricks, who lays it up and in. Albany a 9-1 run in the last 90 seconds. Hey, you know what? Offensive works when you don't get blocked on every shot. What a shocker. play, trying to drive into the paint, one-on-one ISO, pump fake, but rejected by the Capybara. No chance for a fast break on the other end. Davenport, back pass. Not on the perimeter. Zervos with the pump fake. Defense does bite, but Osgood comes back down and resets and able to impact that shot. Now, going to the veteran Knight. 12 years in the league, the most experienced player on either team. The foul will be called in the end. One will result in an opportunity for a three-point play. 12 years, Marcus Knight, the undrafted player signed by Texas Lone Stars, I believe. Swashbucklers have moved multiple times. It's hard to necessarily remember off the top of my head what years they were in each city. And he's been with the same franchise his whole career. I believe he's only made 2 playoff appearances in his 12-year career, but has stayed loyal to the franchise. So no doubt a player that will see his jersey hung from the rafters after such a, not just the loyalty, but the success individually. He's been the bright spot on the franchise as a whole number of seasons. A fadeaway jumper there from Oregon. Bring it back within 5. Trying to end that scoring run they allowed. 90 seconds to give up 9 points is quick. Knight, good interception there. Trying to get to Davenport. Fast break, Scott, the rookie, laying it up and in. Big play in transition off that steal. Knight helping facilitate it off the court. And the rookie finishes. Joseph from beyond the arc hits the 3 with the screen. Albany's 3 ball is coming in hot here in the first half. Have to see if the defense makes any adjustments on their guarding, but Knight, screen. That was a late whistle there, and Davenport's not happy about it. Saw the contact, you saw the block, obviously. A half second later, the foul whistle blew. You have to wonder, was the ref perhaps hesitating on that call there? But on the second as well from Knight. Both teams making some substitutions across the halfway mark of this. Dangerous pass to Peace. Peace fouled from behind by the Lynx. Yuki coming in from the Venom as well. Good on the first from Bernard. And good on the second. Play on the other end from Oregon, keeping it close. 4-point game. Hard on the perimeter. The Hippo trying to back the paint. Loomis almost losing the ball there. It's blocked. Rejected by the rookie Ava. We're drawn on the other end for Oregon, looking to get back to a 1 possession game. The foul on the way up. The pump fake to draw the jump. Then to lean into the contact. Good heads up play from Porjon. 5-year veteran. From 1 of 2. Bring it back within 3. Both teams have some deep 3-point shooters. Not necessarily all on the floor at the moment. They need. Jump shot from mid-range is good. Down off the glass, might have been tipped by the rookie Mini. Up the court fast to Loomis. Defense had a good transition. Cloverfield now. I think up for a screen, but the shot clock becoming a problem. Over to Jace from the corner. No good, but the tip back from Tomas Lama. And Dory able to tap it back in off that missed three. Shot clock winding down. Forced to take a tough shot, but Oregon, quick play on the other end from inside the paint. Field goal percentage is quite even between the two of them here. Start this game. Ooh, trying to go a bit of a Euro step, trying to gather for a shot. No bite though. Screen to get a look. Can't convert though. Rory will bring it down and hand it off to Ava. Defense to give a screen for themselves, but dancing around at Poor John. Off the screen, driving to the basket. Top tries to collect and no good with Minnie all over. Whirl putting up good defensive effort. Not falling for the gather step. Whirl again, shot clock. Trying to draw up that screen, not enough space though. Has to do a bit of a dribble move to get a look and does outmaneuver the defense to pull up from just outside the free throw line for that shot. It's loose. Sorry. Yep, Lucy on the floor, so I thought they might have pulled the jumping spider. But they need the offensive effort. Shot off the glass there. And first timeout of the game. Albany, despite having the lead, will be the ones to call the timeout. They want them to go ahead and make a defensive adjustment, give an opportunity to make a substitute. They're going to sub Minnie out for Hendricks. They don't want the big body on the floor again. Down the Cloverfield. Ooh, dangerous pass. Lassiter going to be the one to pull it down, intercepting the passing lane. Quick play to Ava. Oh, but rejected by the defense. On Dory with a huge rejection there. The Llama came flying in and said no thank you. Sent the ball straight into the ground instead of the crowd, allowing them a chance to collect it. Ooh, are they going to call 3 second? Yeah, 3 second violation. Too long. Merlin might be pumping after that huge block. Was not keeping an accurate count. But the court does get the basket, the ball from inside the paint with a minute left to go. It's a close game here, wrapping up this first quarter, 26-23. Can we see Oregon close the gap? They're going to go to Kendricks with a quick shot off the glass. Knight back on the floor, spin move to get by the defense, but the defense center is there to help. That was another block from the Llama. Collected by Oregon though for the putback, keeping it at 3. Oregon will have the last possession. The question is, how long will they have? How early will Albany take this shot, or will they try to burn as much time as possible? Off the screen, and Kendricks fouled on the way up. Will get basket to fall with the contact though. No good on the and one opportunity. Oregon wants to play fast up the court. Trying to catch the defense off guard. Flex themselves. Of course, it's going to be Knight to take the shot, but no good there, unfortunately. Heading into the second quarter, Albany on the road finds themselves up by 5. Quick turnaround from that slow start. 3 points between both teams, or for both teams, I think, for the first 2 minutes. Thanks to the defense, and it quickly picked up after that. Oh, and they're going to go fast to Knight, who shows that age is just in numbers. He elevates for the dunk. The 12-year veteran rolling back the years. Sometimes as a fan, you get a little worried about seeing your veteran player doing that. You wonder about their knees. You'd hate to see someone get injured going for a dunk, but hey, that's how you get everything going here. Crowd excited. Oh, ball tipped. Loomis. Fast break the other way. He's going to elevate for the dunk. Fouled from behind by Marcus, sending the opportunity for an and one. Good on that. Will push it back to a 6-point game here. Crowd needs to get going. I know both teams on the outside looking in need some positive momentum to finish out the season. Neither team really having much representation at the All-Star game. I think Dervos was the only one selected from Albany, but due to injury, he had to withdraw. Good three there, though, from the Swashbucklers. Obviously, there was rookie representation on both sides, but not necessarily any headliners, I would say. Hendricks double-teamed to Cloverfield. I think Scott was the only headliner, really, of the rookie All-Star game for either team. It's the dunk down low to the Llama. Screen move, double screen move. Ooh, looked like they wanted to get a three opportunity or a lane to the basket. Gets around double screens with a double clutch, though. Able to lay it up and in. Gonna let Ani bring up the court. Calls for the screen from the Llama. It's by, pump fakes, doesn't get a bite. Sorry, it was from Kendricks they called for the screen. That time was the Llama. So good on that shot. Shot clock winding down. A quick play to Ava in the corner. Has a good matchup, height-wise at the very least. Oh, right now, Knight. Loving this. On to the screen. Defense slippery. Gets a bit faked out as it looked like Knight was going to go back to the right, but went left instead. Left wide open for that jumper. Yes, timeout. I think they might want to sub Connie out if they're going to keep Knight on the floor. I think Knight is going to be a little too much for the younger Rabbit. Yak. Move. Loomis. Onto the screen, but no bite by the defense. They easily dodge it. They back again a second time. Having to pull up from beyond the arc. Rattles out. Hansen will be the one to pull it down. Forget the court themselves. Indy dishing in the Knight. They calling for a screen. Oh, switch. Oh, Knight beats the defense. Goes up with the layup. Oregon takes the lead. 15 points tonight for Marcus Knight already. Quick play at the court. Could have been tipped, but Kendricks comes down with it. A very dangerous pass up the court. Full court pass. Yes, Kendricks had beat the defense, but still an opportunity was there to have it intercepted. Ooh, taking the lead back immediately. Ball at the court. Ooh, fouled. Hard foul, in fact. Hansen, St. Bernard with the big body, sending Akiak Pratt to the ground. No good on the first. Might be a little rattle from Hall. Needs to collect himself for a second. For the second, does convert to tie us up. Or John. In move. Oh, pump fake. Trying to get the defensive bias. Lucy back on the floor from mid-range. No. Ace. Quick play to Pratt. Pratt down to Kendricks. Kendricks. It's by. Off the glass. The Raft proving their value in coming to this team. Obviously the most expensive contract, in fact, on this team at the moment. Expected to put up the big numbers with that kind of money being committed to them. They're brought in to be that playoff push. Albany wants to stop being the little brother of this league, of this division, I should say, between Plymouth and Bangor, kind of taking the headline the past couple seasons. Albany was in the finals a couple seasons, I believe it was 5 against Winnipeg, I believe. Obviously the champion back in 2016 during the season. Or John rejected hard. Oh, but they're going to get picked up by, the three. How do you collect the ball after that huge block and hit the three? Through. The score from beyond the arc. Saving it. Saving that possession after that huge block. Costa. Kendricks. Back to Na. Capybara, spin move, finds a lane, has the speed to get by the defense there. At 6'7", 230, light for a small forward, but that makes them agile. Brett, drive to the basket, but we see Oregon matching the same kind of finesse to get to the line and dunk. Hayes, the rookie, and one opportunity, and that's the third foul on Natalie. Foul trouble now becoming a question for the point guard of Albany. Might have to make a substitution there. Pratt. Post up from beyond the line. No good. Three there. Been big, but it's a tie game at the moment. 44-44. 5 minutes and some change left to go in this first half. Oh, off the spin move. Gets the hook shot. Rookie, 9 points. A lot of them coming in this quarter, honestly. Play to get a screen open for Na from just inside the shooters arc. No good. Knight. Had a look there, possibly from beyond the arc. Decided to pull up and let Lucy off the screen from behind the basket. Mid-ranger is good from the jumping spider. Off the screen, not setting up for that shot though. Fedor quick play to Knight. Knight wants to take it himself. Defense all around him, but Knight does not care. The Otter will find his way to the basket. 6-point lead for the Swashbucklers now is Albany. No play drawn up, just trying to brute force it to the paint. Can't convert. There is Lucy wide open. Gets the shooter roll off the front iron and the backboard to convert that shot. You hear the crowd. They're excited. They're loving this. Now Oregon coming alive as Kendricks gets the move to slip past and get up and in, trying to silence the crowd. Beyond the arc is good. Oregon pulling away here in the last couple minutes of this second quarter. Now up by 9. Albany, you got to start answering some threes of your own. They're going to go back to the Capybara, and he does just that. To Lucy. Hayes. Shot clock winding down. Not a great possession. They're going to go for 3. Rookie a bit too much of a heat check there. Not someone that you really want to be taking that kind of shot. Not even drawing a play up. And quick on the other end from Kendricks. A 9-point lead. Washed to 4. Oregon fans need to get loud. Get your team's energy back up with Knight from beyond the arc. Hits the 3. That's one way to get your fans on their feet. Hendricks. Loud crowd is in the building. Pratt back to Kendricks. No real play being put together. Trying to get the Capybara open, but not well set. Still hits it. Doesn't matter. Lucy on the perimeter. Back to Knight, who's left open thanks to the screen. A three, another one from Knight. Marcus putting up a, I want to say, vintage performance. Ooh, block there. Speaking of, can't tell if Knight got a web paw on it or if it was just trying to go for contact and they were throwing it up. Either way, great defense coming in from the veteran. Osgood. Hey, shot clock winding down. No shooter roll favoring the rookie this time. Albany a chance. Close the gap. Back to the Capybara, who has been the main scorer for Albany here tonight. Final possession. I have to assume it's going to be Knight. No, down to Osgood. The Moose fouled on the way up. We'll go to the line for two. It's going to be an interesting thing to see in the second half if Davenport is continued to be targeted, as she will be coming into the second half with, I was holding my breath for a half-court heave to go in, but no good. Now, Davenport, the question, how aggressive can you play on defense? You have 3 fouls already. Can't afford a fourth early in this third quarter. Really the only player in any kind of foul trouble here. Look at the halftime stats shortly, and I mean, Marcus Knight has they have to make adjustments. He is the reason Oregon finds themselves with the lead. Obviously, Davenport being forced to go to the bench due to foul situation has let Marcus just run rampant. 26 points. Lucy not bad either with 11. Rookie Hayes with 9. Borjon with 7. It's just the Marcus Knight showcase. If it was a promo night for him, I would not have been surprised with this performance. But Kendricks, meanwhile, and Jonas being the two for Albany, with those two helping big time to build a small lead at one point. Fouls are the name of the game, and that let Marcus Knight kind of run rampant, matched up against the backup players. Albany has to be making some adjustments. If it was anyone but Knight, I could argue, okay, they're just having a hot moment, but Knight, he's feeling it. If he's putting 26 points up on you in the first half, you can't win like that if you don't stop him. He is not going to cool off. But that is how you do it. Defense. A block shot. Will be a shot clock violation. That's why we need Davenport on the floor for Albany if they want to stand a chance. 5'10" Deer still dangerous. And Knight answering back on his end of the defense. Not able to put a paw on it, but enough of impact. Dervos going to get called for his third tackle. Giving up 60 pounds to the Moose. Had to foul from behind. Hoping for a miss on one of these shots. It was an easy lay-in otherwise, but does walk away only with 1, down by 8. Albany wants to go fast on the other end. A little hesitation. Acosta not able to convert. Jojo. The Hayes off the screen. The rookie had a look there. Burns the whole clock trying to get by the defense. I don't love that ISO call there. Back. Kendricks. A little dangerous to instantly pass back to the player who just passed it to you. But Davenport really wants to do it on her own there. I will say, can't try to play hero ball. You're not that far behind. But Scott from the arc is good. Left wide open in transition. 12 points now for the rookie. And a double-digit lead here for the home team. Hendricks, they're going to go to the big body in the paint who has been consistent for them tonight. That is who Oregon probably made adjustments on, but the question is, who do you put on him? Yes, you have Daniel Osgood, 7'6". Yes, you have Rory, 7'6". You have two very big centers. It should be able to match up against the Giraffe well, but he is showing his experience and skill that made him a sought-after talent as another shot clock violation thanks to a blocked shot by Albany. If anything, I want to see Zervos prove why he's such a dangerous stretch big, but back to Kendricks, letting him just play in the post all game thus far, Oregon. I mean, that could be the good 1-2 punch with Sebastian and Tyreek. Sebastian able to pull out the defense, and Tyreek able to bully them down low in the paint. Both very agile at 7'3"-ish, 240-ish pound-wise, so they're not the biggest centers, but they can move. They can hopefully potentially outlast the bigger bodies that they're matched up against. Oregon walks away with no points there. Quick play to Zervos. Speaking of the hook shot, no good. Jonas cleaning it up. Second chance opportunities, saving Albany on that possession. 5-point game. Oregon cannot pull away here. Theodore Miroslavich into the paint now. Pump fake, fouled on the way up, and that is Jonas's first foul. Theodore on the first. And good on the second. 7-point game. 4 minutes into the second half. Ooh, intercepted by the Spider. Quick play up the other end. Marcus Knight down low in the paint. Back the other way now. Trying to draw something up, but nothing getting done as Zervos dishing to Jonas. Might have been a half a look there for Zervos, but no, they're going to go for a three. No good. And oh, battle for the board. Kendricks able to do it. Oh, nah. Pass was a little too powerful. Couldn't clean it up, but Kendricks' third chance is good. Jojo, fade away. Jumper, no good. Jackal able to pull down that board. On the perimeter. Down low to Sebastian, double team, leaves not open for beyond the arc. Nothing but net from the Dragon. There's a mismatch against the Jackal, so they called the help defense over, and that left now wide open. They want to go with Knight on the other end to try and answer with one of their own. Oregon not able to get that to fall. Quick play. Davenport can't convert. Ooh, Kendricks tries to tap it out, but no one's there to collect it. When a big can't get a good paw on it, it's not uncommon to see them try and tap it out and hope one of their fellow players is on the perimeter to try and grab it. That was so quick in the possession, no one had made it down the court besides those three down low in the post. Oh, rejected. Albany's defense coming alive in this second half with the blocks. Down the Davenport in the paint, can't convert though. Could have been a tie game with those two missed possessions now as Knight out on the way up the and one. And ooh, Natalie. If I'm Albany, I would perhaps keep her on the floor. I would not want to I get, if it had been a first few minutes of the game, first few minutes of the half, I could argue, yeah, try and save her, but got to keep her on the floor right now. And ooh, missed shot from Zervos, fouled on the way up on Kendrick's putback attempt. 20 points for the draft tonight. Most of his rebounds, I feel like, have been offensive. No good on either of them from Kendricks. Walking away with nothing. Hayes, no good from beyond the arc. The play up to Jonas. Gets by the defense for the easy lay and off the glass. Ojo on the other end. Finds a Knight wide open for three. Knight, I believe, you see there, second quarter, 20 points coming in it. Already up to 34 in this game. They are playing through Marcus, and if Albany can find a way to shut him down, that might be finish this game with a victory. They're staying close. There's only one player they need to shut down, but they just haven't figured out how to do it. At this point, maybe they're hoping his legs give out fatigue. Carried them on their back. Can he continue to do so? Dish down low. Lucy blocked. Rejected from behind and sent off the glass. No foul. The Capybara takes up the court, gets the block on one end and dunks it on the other. That is what you call finishing what you start. Great defensive effort to deny that play and great finish on the offensive side. Foul on the shot attempt will be an and one opportunity. Rookie heading to the line for an and one. And is good with the, as I will say for Marcus's sake, the old school three-point play. Quick play to Barry, though, on the other end. Laying it up and in with the roll. To answer back immediately with some points. Steal rejected. Out of bounds. Bill remained with the Alphas. That was a great defensive chase down from the rookie. The timeout from the Alphas. They've been burning through these timeouts. They're trying to make the adjustments. Stop Marcus. The fact that they've been in this game with one player on Oregon just absolutely being the deciding factor. They have to make. They have to stop him as Jace, the rookie, fading away. No good. Oregon building back a bit of a lead here, up to 7 now. Cloverfield trying to get something back. Can't convert. The bench for Albany needs to step up right now. Oregon can't be allowed to build a lead. Marcus Knight is resting his legs on the bench. This is the they need to have a lead build, if anything. Try and protect, not the other way. They can't be chasing. Free throw no good from Oregon. Or John, second chance is good. 8-point game, though. Albany's bench, what can you do? Can you set up your starting lineup for an opportunity as Moss down in the paint has to back out. Too much defensive pressure. Loomis, hook shot, no good. 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Oregon looking to build a lead for their starters to protect. They're back on the floor as the double clutch, the pump fake. Orjon up to 10 now. Double digits off the bench. Good effort from Oregon's bench. Honestly, I wonder if the Oregon bench has scored more than their starters outside of Marcus Knight. Rookie finds an open shot from the free throw line to answer and pull it back with single digits here. Quick play to True. Hit that big three earlier and now down the paint. Both teams' field goals converted are equal, yet a 10-point differential here. Lane to the basket, fouled on the way up. But again, remember, it's only Albany's Davenport who is in foul trouble. Obviously, when you're this far down, come the second final quarter, you're not going to keep them on the bench for long. You can't be trying to play conservative when you're behind by 8 with a foul situation. The Yuki for 3, left open by the defense. Lynx can't be left that free and clear from beyond the arc. Defense got a little lost on who they were guarding with this transition. Ooh, ball tipped by poor John. Oregon not even looking to rush it there. They're slowing it down, but Lynx not able to convert that, and that will leave Oregon with the final possession of the third quarter. As Tomas, dishing it back out. They want to go for 3 here through Jace. Jace converts. Big 3 from the rookie dog. K9 able to hit that shot from beyond the arc. Has had a bit of a mixed bag. Ooh, too early. They have time. Albany a chance. Pass up the court. Pratt gonna have the shot from inside. Ooh, would have been good had it gone. Had it off in time, but no good there. Good shot. Oh, that was a great block, honestly, from behind off the glass. Oregon has pulled away slightly here, an 8-point game, and I wonder how long Albany can really try to play this game of letting their bench on the floor. They have to get their starters out there. You see Kendricks on the floor, but losing it. Poor John pulling down that pass attempt. Unreal reaction times. He was only a few feet as Miyuki hits the 3. There's still plenty of time left in this game. However, 11 points entering early in this fourth quarter is not a good look when the momentum has been on the swashbuckler side, I'd say, this entire second half. Out on the way up, hard from behind by Ava. Will send Loomis to the line for 2. Have to be hitting your free throws when you're down by this much. At least converts on one of them. Would have liked that first one back, though. Has to get a stop here. Down the paint. No. Not able to shut down Knight. 36 points. Ooh, dangerous pass to Tomas, but finds the defense with their back turned. Able to exploit that, but they have to sub. Connie has not done well guarding Marcus Knight tonight. There we go, reading the defense. The defense reading the offensive playbook as Connie fouled on the way out by Knight. Will go to the line for 2. Obviously, you can't sub Connie out. I would move her to shooting guard and let Natalie on the court if it was I coaching, but they don't pay me the big bucks to coach. They pay me the big bucks for my voice. Back to single digits here. Double screen for Knight. They want an open look. He finds it from mid-range. Nothing but net. Could have taken a 3, honestly. Could have driven to the basket. He was spoiled for choices there. There you go to Kendricks. Got to go through the draft at this point. He has been the one consistent besides the Capybara. But you have to get those defensive stops. And they're going to go to Knight once again. Same play. Ooh, he decides to pull. Not take the shot there. He actually had a good look. Surprise there. He's been feeling it. Connie. Ooh. Pass to Jace. Long 2. No good from the rookie. Knight fast up on the other end. Finds the Lynx in the corner. Can't convert there. That's the thing with Knight playing so well. The defense is going to obviously crash on him in transition. It's going to leave the rest of the team open, like you saw there. Tomas back down, double teamed, finds Cloverfield for 3, no good, but the cleanup by the Llama is good. Great court awareness to realize the collapsing of the defense left someone open. Connie, not the biggest three-point shooter, but can hit it, so I'm not upset with her taking the shot with that much of an open look. But all the kudos to Condori to clean up the shot and put it back. And again, I would like Albany to put all their starters on the floor now. We have 9 minutes to go. You cannot afford let Oregon to potentially build a bigger lead. Poor John finds the lane off the screen. The lay it up and in with the finger roll, and Davenport, yes, is back on the court with 4 fouls. Ace, spin move, finds a lane off. Defense not able to keep up with the Hunaway dog as he drove to the basket with a great little dribble move. And oh, ball tipped. Speaking of, the rookie intercepting the passing lane and getting the return on the other end for 2. Back to 5 points. Differential here. Ooh, just ISO all the way to the basket. That layup there. Keep an eye on the rookie. He's starting to feel a little hot here off that defensive jump that he got. Steal the ball. Natalie, screen move. Ooh, step back. The step back pull up. Defense fell for the drive to the basket and it left Natalie with enough of a look there. Yuki. JoJo. Over to Ava. Knight probably going to be the one to finish with it off a screen if I had to call it. And it is getting very close and has in fact hit the 40 mark for Marcus Knight. Almost 40% of the points coming through one first pause here tonight. Kendricks, tough shot. I think he is feeling a bit forced to make something happen there. Down to Lucy. The Spider using her vertical to elevate and dunk it. And there we go, full court pass. The defense, though, is ready for it. Too dangerous to go to Kendricks in that case. Tried to bait a double team, and now Knight rejected. Good help by the Llama there on defense to stop. Ooh, and they're going to call a push-off foul. Pratt you cannot extend the paw and push. They're going to call that every single time. Trying to get away with it there. Create separation. Knight. I think both teams now have their full starting lineups back on the floor. Hayes, the rookie. Bit of a, I don't know if I call that a hook shot or not. Definitely not normal shooting stance for Hayes, but it rolls out off the rim. Davenport with the ball. Zervos going to give a screen. Davenport back to Zervos for 3. This would be big for the Jackal, and it does convert. I think first 3 of the night for the stretch big. Second-year player. Oh, no, the defense fell apart on the drive. Marcus Knight. That might be a little bit of hesitation there from Davenport. Afraid to potentially draw a 5th foul. Still 5 minutes left to go. And ooh, they find a lane. Get the hook shot up cleanly, but with contact. We'll go to the line for 2. Would have liked the end one opportunity, but Davenport's pretty good from the line. I can't even jinx them. That's how good they are. A very close game. 6 points. 5 minutes left to go in this final quarter. I am going to go ahead and call it now. I am calling overtime. I will see Marcus Knight break 60 in this game. That is my wild call of the night as Marcus Knight from the free throw line hits it. Davenport calling something for a screen. In fact, wants to get a look. Ooh, pump. Trying to go for a 3 potentially there. Another screen, this time for the Capybara. Ooh, not setting up the shot, but still converts with the unstructured shooting stance. Quick play to Lucy, blocked! Great defensive stop there. Nah. Ooh, Gervas might have had a bit of a lane there. Matched up against fellow draft class Theodore. Green move. Back to Kendricks. Kendricks off the glass is good. 4-point game now. Theodore on the perimeter, dishing to Lucy. Jojo, ooh, turnaround jumper's a tough one. Defense all over her, but does hit it. 17 points from the jumping spider. 12 of which coming from mid-range, in fact. Brooks on the perimeter. Wants to lane to the basket, I feel. Finds Servos open. He hit a 3 from here earlier. Hits another. And that is the threat I was talking about between Kendricks and Zervos. Kendricks has been so dangerous in the post tonight. Osgood blocked by Zervos. Davenport for 3 to tie us. No good. Oh, my overtime. I want my overtime claim to be true as Osgood. This time, no one to intercept that shot attempt. No one to get in the Moose's way. Back to 5. And with Zervos now hitting 2 threes, you expect them to pull back, but ooh, blocked. And the ball out of bounds will remain with the Albany Alphas, though. Davenport open off the inbound, good off the glass. 3-point game still. 2 minutes and some change. Still anyone's ball game. Defensive effort needs to be done. Davenport cannot play passive on the defensive end, even with the 4 fouls. This little time left. They need to be all over Knight. They have to stop Knight. Jonas drive to the paint, pulls it down and lays it up with the finger roll. 1-point game. Oregon, get on your feet. Your team needs to hear your cheers right now. They've let an 11-point game slip away in this 4th quarter. As the rookie is rejected, Albany, the chance to retake the lead. Davenport, the play with the finger roll in transition. Takes the lead back for Albany. I thought this game was honestly over with how Oregon had been playing, and ooh, is that charged? No, they're called blocking. And it wasn't on a shot attempt, so Will send Scott to the line for 2, but too much pressure for the rookie. Miss on the first. Miss on both, but Osgood, the putback. The Moose, that shot right there almost being worth the trade to put the team back ahead by 1 here. Ooh. Oh, I was going to say blocked, but fouled from behind Theodore. I said Natalie is pretty much automatic from the free throw line. Let's see if she can continue to beat that. Oh, I can't curse her. Perhaps the fatigue of the game finally catching up, but a tie game. My overtime prediction still stands. Oh, behind the back pass from Scott to Osgood. Fans getting a show tonight, but they cannot count themselves safe yet. The 3 ball has been going for Albany. Davenport in the paint. Backed out, actually. Ooh. There's 3 3-point shooters on the floor for Albany right now. Na is one of them. Na finds a lane. The finger roll to tie us up here. Oh, in Oregon, they want to use their timeout here. They have 2. I don't blame them. They want to make sure they get a basket here. A quick one, perhaps, would be preferred. Trying to time it so they have the final possession either way is their goal. As Scott finds a lane. Zervos, defense all over them, and now they have left enough time. If Albany goes quick, they could have the final shot, and it will be Natalie to put Albany back up by 2, and now they will have the final shot no matter what. Oregon has to match it. And yeah, they're going to use their last timeout. They know Oregon will have this possession to tie or take a lead with a 3. That's the question. Do you go for the lead or tie here, knowing that Albany will get 1 more shot? Albany has 2 timeouts. They will for sure call a timeout to pull up no matter what happens with Oregon here. And you have to imagine they're going to go to Knight. He has been the man here for Oregon. But you have to assume that Albany knows that too. They're going to collapse on him. They should double team him. Put your best defenders in, call timeout, and then sub in your offense if needed. Yeah, Knight in the paint, gets lost. And he does tie it up. Albany now will have the final shot in all likelihood. They're going to go for 2 in all honesty just to go for the win. Highest percentage odds, but they need to burn 20 seconds. They could go for it here early and put the pressure back on Oregon. You hear the crowd. They want overtime, I think. We're going to go Natalie. Natalie, drive to the paint. Blocked. We're going to overtime. I called it. Oh, that half-court heave was closer than I thought. That could have been the destroyer of my dreams here, but it is not. We are going to overtime. Marcus will be so jealous he is not here tonight. 5 more minutes. And Davenport must be counting her stars that she did not draw a 5th foul in that 4th quarter, because he would have been in some serious trouble with his game going to overtime. Good play to Kendricks, dunking it down. Now my goal is to get Marcus to 60 here tonight. Make my predictions come true, please. Oregon, play through night. The old man certainly has to have a limit to his stamina, though. I wouldn't be shocked if they do go someone else, as Osgood had been. Ooh, they're going to go Lucy. Shot clock winding down, can't convert the 3. Bit of a wasted, tough possession there. As quick play to Acosta, not able to convert either. I mean, I would take double overtime. I don't get paid anymore. I'm a per game basis, but it's been a great game. I don't want to see it end. Rookie ISO play, backing out to the perimeter, taking a tough shot. Can't tie it though. That's 2 back-to-back possessions from Oregon that have been trying to test the defense and just taking a shot. Not really drawing up any kind of play. Or have they run out of their playbook? Because, ooh, dangerous pass to Knob, but not in the paint, and now they have a problem. 4-point game here for Oregon. They're wasting 2 possessions. Oh, and the ball's been tipped. Albany will recover. Can they chase it down in time? No, they can't. The ball will roll all the way down the court and roll out of bounds. And this is going to be a bit of a time crunch here, as they have 13 seconds to get the ball at the court. Take a shot. It's going to be Knight down to Theodore, laying it up and in. At least not walking away empty. Now it's Albany. Questionable play call. They're just burning clock, honestly, with a tough shot. Not even a screen call. As Scott Hayes the other way. Fast play. Lexit gives it to Knight. Yep, that's whose paw you want it in right now. Knight trying to convert, can't in the paint. He's been so on a match tonight. He got a good look at the basket there. Oh, no, dangerous pass to Zerbos. Zerbos able to pull it in, though. Instantly dishes it back. Ooh, the over-the-head shot to Kendricks. Kendricks lays it up and in. Oregon, you have to answer here. A 3 would be lovely from Knight at this moment. It's going to be the rookie liking his matchup against Na down low in the paint. 17 points for him. Defense needs to stop here. Needs to put an end to this madness. Oh, the foul, though, will send Davenport to the line. She did miss earlier. Good on 1. And good on the second. That missed free throw earlier would have been the difference of going to overtime or not. And now, 4-point game. Scott trying to do it himself, the rookie. Playing hero ball here in overtime. Might be falling a bit to the pressure, trying to play hero. Defense, you have to stop. You cannot put a stop here in Zerbos. Can you put the into it? And that might be the dagger from the Jackal. A 3 with a minute left to go. They need to go to Knight for 3 here. Or quick play to Osgood in the paint. A minute to go, 5-point game. Defensive stop here, a 3 quickly, and another defensive stop, and they're still in it, but it is a tough hill to climb now. As Davenport, ooh, that might be in. Yeah, Oregon gonna call timeout. They need to pull the ball to court. 7-point game, and there's not enough possessions. The math is not there. They need to hit a 3. Then immediately foul, honestly, just to try to get something going. Keep an eye on Knight. They want to play through the rookie. He's driving the paint. Where's Knight in this? Knight not going to be the one they go to. Maybe the legs have finally run out on Knight here. Kendricks on the other end, double team, fouled on the way up by Lucien. I'm going to go and call it. I think some of the fans are realizing too, and they want to leave before an early start. Kendricks over 5 from the free throw line. Kendricks, not a showing that I would be proud of, but 30 points, I mean, that's a good performance, I guess, as Knight from beyond the arc, not able to convert. Osgood, they have to kick it for a 3. Lucy does convert. 4-point game. I guess if they intercept the ball, but no, they're going to foul. And honestly, if there's anyone they want to foul, it would be Kendricks, but they're not going to inbound the ball to him. Good on the first. Good on the second. It's not over yet, technically. A 3, and then a steal, and then a 3 could tie us, and we could go to double overtime. I don't see that happening. It's just not out of the realm of possibility. Lucy gets the first half of that done. Now the second half is needed. A steal. Oh! Pass it. 3. Get it out. Get it out. Oh my Lord. It was there. They had it. They had the opportunity to do the impossible, I thought. Not missing a 3. That would have been the game changer. That would have been overtime, but Theodore could not corral the miss and get it out to someone in time. Oh my Lord. The percentage chance of a double overtime was so high in that last 10 seconds. I did not expect that. As we go into this game, I'm sorry, fans. Anyone who had left, if that had gone in, they would have been very disappointed to have left the stadium. To have missed that opportunity. That was less than 1%, I think, of that almost happening. A double overtime coming that close. Down by 6 in the final 10 seconds. Oh, my heart goes out to you, Oregon fans. That would have been the best continuation of this game. But looking at the two teams, obviously Marcus Knight being one who absolutely carried tonight. Did not get to the 6 points I had hoped for. I think I'm a factor in time, unfortunately. Kendricks played 47 minutes, 30 points. Might need to take some free drills, though. 0 of 5. Could have very well been deciding different. Had he made even a single one. Oh, what a great SportsDen as we getting closer and closer to playoffs. Albany on the road manages to steal one away in a heartbreaker for Oregon. Managed to stay in it. They fell a little in the fourth quarter at overtime. Oh, my. I've been Ryan Eastman. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in for this wonderful game. I'm hoping the rest of the SportsDens of this season are as exciting as this one and that you'll tune in for them. I hope the playoffs getting very, very close. And one of these teams could be a dark horse, could be a bit of a threat if they sneak in that 7th or 8th seed. But I've been Ryan Eastman. You guys have been wonderful. I hope to see you next time. Have a good night.